I'm Keiyana Carter from Moreno Valley. I'm a little bit different than most participants. I was a participant, and now I am currently an employee of Black Infant Health. My 17-year-old is a boy, and so my 2-year-old is a girl, and completely different kids, night and day. She is very feisty. He loves her to pieces and will do anything for her, but she is literally the one in charge right now. The way I first heard about Black Infant Health was through my mom. She didn't actually know the name of the program, but my cousin was receiving all kind of items for her newborn baby from the program, and my mom was like, you have got to ask her about this program and see what it's about. I don't think I was completely aware of all the risks that were different. My first child was 15 years prior to having the second child, and I learned how the risk factors associated with, me having a child, not only as a Black woman, but at my age. I wasn't aware of the factors surrounding us and how the health disparity surrounding Black infant mortality. They are 1.5 more times likely to have premature births, as well as 2 times more likely to die within the first year. There is statistics surrounding C-sections. There has been a higher rate overall, but in the Black community. And so it was so important for me to learn these things. Automatically, it was like I was at high risk for preeclampsia. I had to make sure I stayed active. I had to watch my weight. I had to make sure that my blood pressure was good all the time. I was taking baby aspirin just to make sure that I was good. I was at the doctor's office at least once or twice a week to make sure I was good, because age and demographic played a very important part in that. Every time I went in to do a stress test, I was stressed. So it was almost like, okay, am I gonna hear a heartbeat? Like, is my baby okay? Like, I think at one point in time, I kind of stopped working out because I didn't want to lose my baby. And I was like, I'm at this age, anything can happen to my child, so I don't think that working out might be smart. But there was nobody there to tell me that, no, it was fine. BIH Group is a safe space because I was able to come in and talk about what issues I was facing and have women that were there to listen to me, that weren't there to judge me, that had answers for me. It was a place where you felt like you had people that had your back and that were really looking out for the wellness of you and your child. I have really bad allergies, and we had just got a dog. And so I went into the hospital because the dog was like literally about to take me out. And every time I would go into the hospital, it would kind of be like I was there for medication or something. Like, oh, you're here, there's nothing wrong with you. Like, oh, stick it out, you'll be fine. It wasn't until I had actually went to a different facility that people were listening and people cared that I actually received the help that I need. So sometimes going into these hospital settings or these doctor's offices, you're not treated as a human being. You're just treated as another maybe statistic or something. But when I came into BIH, all of the tips and information that they gave me empowered me to be able to advocate for myself. So it was like, yeah, maybe that was a terrible experience, but pregnancy will probably happen again. And at this time, I'll be ready for it. It's really important to kind of connect with BIH, especially postpartum. Don't get me wrong, prenatal is very important, but postpartum is really important because postpartum depression. A lot of women are facing it. I was in the 10 group sessions, and like I said, when I got on and I started speaking, then it encouraged other women to speak up as well. And I thought that was important. Me showing up for me helped other women show up for themselves. After I finished the program, I was so excited about the program and what they were doing for women and how they were helping women, and I wanted so badly to be a part of that. So I asked them if I can come back in and speak to the women about health and wellness, and they said, yeah, of course, like we'll work it out and have you come back in and speak. And I said, okay, well, also keep me posted on any job opportunities. I kid you not, a day later, they called me and they said, hey, there's gonna be some openings and make sure you apply. And I went in and I applied for it, and by the grace of God, I'm here. I am the community outreach liaison for the program. I go out into the community, I meet with partners, I meet with doctors' offices, hospitals, churches, wherever it is that I know that we can make an impact or make sure we're spreading the word about Black infant health and, get contacts and enroll people into the program. BIH is authentic because they treat people like they want to be treated, like we expect to be treated. We really do show up for our moms, and it's not just, okay, I'm showing up on paper. Black infant health is put around because we're trying to eliminate the health disparities surrounding Black infant mortality, and we really want to make sure that our moms feel the support. We may understand that you have a support system at home, but we want to be that extra support system for you, and we also want to make sure you feel empowered to advocate for yourself in hospital settings. And I was a part of the program, and I know how amazing it is and how amazing the community is and these women are that are really advocating for you as well, and I would love for you to be a part of it.